Hi and welcome to the Solution Focused Thinking Club tutorial. I'm John Bullock, owner and founding director, and today joining me is...
My name's Nick Bishop, a fellow director in the business. Hello everyone.
And as you can tell, we're outside at Solution Focused Towers on this glorious summer's day, bringing this tutorial for you. And tutorial, quite fittingly, today is about energy, managing your energy levels. Don't we all have more energy when the sun's out, eh? Doesn't it?
The feel-good factor, the factor.
Absolutely.
No storm clouds in sight.
Feels fantastic. So managing energy levels, we're going to look at how you increase your energy levels, how you stop energy drains, and then how you can manage your energy levels effectively during the day. So let's look first of all at energy drains, okay? Because there are things in life, aren't there? And let's face it, Nick, people.
Well, I was going to wonder about that. Are we talking physical? Are we talking people?
Yeah, there are things and there are people that sometimes just drain our energy, don't they? We call them the naysayers, the negative people, and it's very difficult to move away from these people, especially if they're with you at work, whatever it may be. They can't get inside your head, though, to be fair. Gandhi's got a great quote that we come across a long time ago, and the quote is, "I will not let other people walk through my mind with their dirty feet." And I really quite like that quote, because it means even if they're miserable and negative, and I spoke to 3 people on the phone subsequently the other day, and each one of them had a little bit of a moan of just how hot it was in this country. Can you believe it?
Well, I've heard similar, John, and I say don't wish it away because it'll soon be September, October, or even in the summer, the weather we're sometimes used to.
Absolutely.
Just celebrate the moment.
So don't let other people walk through your mind with their dirty feet. So don't let that become a drain in your energy, because it will drain your energy away. And you can use your energy for much more effective things than letting other people drain it away. So work out where your energy drains are. What are your energy drains? If there's a particular job that you do that you don't really enjoy, maybe that's sapping a bit of energy, you just need to be aware of that so you're able to then increase your energy when you need to increase your energy. So let's look at increasing energy levels. I know, Nick, you do a lot of around sports and about increasing energy levels, and we also look at increasing energy levels in business as well. But name us a couple of the things. What kind of things can our audience do in order to increase their energy levels?
Well, I sometimes think about the order you do things in as well. At what time of the day you're best. I mean, as an athlete, most people are at their best at about 4 in the afternoon. That might surprise you, but actually later on in the afternoon, most athletes, that's when they run their personal bests. But going back into business, it's about when in the day do you personally find you have the most energy.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you know that your energy patterns, and the crazy thing about energy is, if I had a group of people and I said, put your hand up if you're a morning person, half of them would, and if I said put your hand up if you're a night owl, the other half would put their hand up. The thing is, they weren't born that way. So when we say, I always have loads of energy in the morning, or I have loads of energy at midnight, that's only because we've told ourselves that over a certain period of time. You can have energy levels high energy whenever you want to have high energy. If I said to you, Nick, when you've got to do a job you're really excited about, your energy's there, isn't it?
Of course, even if it's 10 at night.
Absolutely, because you look forward to it, so there's energy. So we know that we can move our energy levels when we want to move them. It's just that how do we move them, and how do we track our energy during the day? There's normally a little natural dip after lunchtime when we've eaten. Our body is trying to digest the food. But after that, it's what type of things you can do. Now, even if you're sitting in an office block and you only get 50-minute break and then 45 minutes for lunch, there are little things that you can do to increase your energy levels. Even getting up from your desk and having a walk round, making sure you're drinking enough water. That's quite a good one as well. If you can't go out of the office and you're in an office block and instead of taking the lift, take 2 flights of stairs.
Well, it's interesting that, Joe. I mean, I used to work with a guy, one of our general managers when I was in financial services for one of the major banks. And no matter how busy he was, and he managed 7,000 people, he would always make sure that his secretary put something in for half an hour over his lunch break. So he would leave the office and physically walk for 25 minutes. Because people say, I can't afford the time. He knew he'd be far more efficient when he came back into the office, having given up half an hour, than working all the way through.
It's a really, really good point that you raise. And that time, people say, I can't afford 10 minutes to go out for a walk. you can't afford not to.
No.
If you want to be as productive as you possibly can be. So really booking that time in, as you've said, even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's a walk around the office, even if it's a change of air quality and coming outside, like you've said, eating the right thing, you know, not filling up with donuts and pastries and things at your desk, because it will just make you feel sluggish.
Now, I'm a bit of a coffee snob, but I do like nice coffee. But actually, I'm trying, not just because it's warm at the moment, I'm trying generally to drink more water during the day.
makes
And
it more
actually, just
effective.
having a glass or two, I suddenly get the
Yeah, you get a
surge
lift,
in
don't
energy.
you? Absolutely. So the other thing you could do is map out your energy pattern as well. So for instance, if you are in control of your hours, or when you do what, certainly in your work life, you'll absolutely be in your personal life, is map out your energy. So for me, I know at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's a bit of a dip. I take a bit of a dip. So when I'm setting my day up, I go, okay, which jobs will I need less energy for or less concentration for? And I'll try and match my energy pattern with the priorities of the day, hence becoming more effective. So get rid of the drains. Yeah, stop those energy drains. Make sure whatever it is, or don't let other people walk through your mind with their dirty feet. Try to increase your energy levels by doing the things that we've said, and effectively manage your energy pattern during the day. There's one thing we haven't mentioned yet, which is really key about energy, which we have a whole separate tutorial on, which is about managing your sleep effectively. Now, we don't get asked a lot about this in business because it's assumed that people can sleep well, but actually it's vitally important. If you take your sleep seriously, in other words, you understand how sleep cycles work, you make sure you wake up at the end of a sleep cycle rather than going into a sleep cycle, you close the curtains, there's blackout curtains, there's no technology in the bedroom, you're making sure you're getting in the right amount of sleep for your body. If you do all of these things and put them all together, and as I've said, there's a separate tutorial on that for you, then of course it gives you much more energy during the waking day. And then if you coincide that as well with removing the drains, increasing the energy and managing your pattern, all of a sudden you're finding time and you're finding energy to achieve all of those things that you want to achieve in life. Okay, so the learning points for today's session. Learning point number 1, remove any energy drains, or do not let other people walk through your mind with their dirty feet. Learning point number 2, increase your energy. Find different ways to increase your energy during the day, as some of the ways that we've shared with you today. And point number 3 is make sure you're managing that energy pattern and sleeping effectively. And if you follow those 3 learning points, you will find that you have much more energy and you are much more productive to achieve all of those goals that you've set yourself, whether they be work or whether they be personal. So thank you for your time today. We hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. Check out the rest in the series. Thank you for your time, Nick.
Always a pleasure, John.
And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.